We played great. I mean, from start to finish, we took over the game, especially in the second there. And it's a big win for us, especially when you play a team back to back in your rink. It's always tough to get 2 wins, and we needed that tonight.
You only had 18 shots on goal. You only faced 4 in the third period. So I don't want to say it was an easy night for you, but definitely not a hard one.
Yeah, no, for sure. The guys. I mean, I kicked out a couple of rebounds in the first. Guys were there clearing the opportunities. I think maybe 1 or 2 big saves I had to make, and the guys did really well in front of me tonight.
Just like pretty much every other game recently, special teams working for you guys tonight. How big of a difference do you think they made?
It's huge. I mean, we got a really good power play. It's been top in the league all year. Our penalty kill's been up and down a little bit, but you know what? We did the job tonight, and we just got to keep going because that's what wins hockey games.
Now, since the beginning of February, you guys have scored 4 goals or more 7 times. And you've scored 18 in these last 3 games. I mean, as a goalie, you gotta love getting that kind of offense.
Yeah, I mean, it helps. Look at last night, we had a 3-0 lead halfway through the first period, so it helps. It takes a little pressure off you. Playing with the lead's a lot easier. If you make a mistake, it doesn't get magnified as big. So it definitely helps when the guys are scoring for you.
Obviously, from your position, I mean, you might not be able to notice everything the offense is doing, but what do you think is working so well for them lately?
They're just shooting the puck a lot. I mean, guys are shooting, making good plays. Furky shot, he's been shooting a lot more, and I don't know. They're just putting the puck in the net. I face them every day in practice, and I know they all can shoot pretty hard, so they're just shooting and they're finding a way right now.
This game too, it seemed to us like you guys have not played a more controlled, dominating game this season. I mean, do you think it was a pretty complete performance by everybody?
Yeah, I mean, that's probably one of the best games I've seen our team play. We controlled the pace the whole night, and we honestly made them look tired tonight. Guys are rolling 4 lines, and it's big, especially playing a team back-to-back. You look at the standings, you see the teams that we struggle with are teams that are below us, and we always play better when we play top teams. So to come out on a team that was below us and get four possible points out of 2 games, that's huge for us.
Now, it's hard to believe that the playoffs are only a couple months away already, but I mean, getting performances like you guys have the last 2 games, how big is it to get those at this point in the season?
It's big because now it's second half of the season. It's a grind. You get crammed with games, and we played 3 this week and won all 3. So I mean, finding ways to win even 7-5, winning tight games, you got to find a way, especially this part and then in the season.
And how do you think you guys played?
Good. I mean, I thought our team played well, start to finish. Obviously. We didn't really give up too much. I think they had 15 or 16 shots, and anytime you can score 6 goals, I think it's good. Everyone was contributing, so it's just a good team win.
You guys have scored 18 goals in your last 3 games now, and you've scored 4 or more 7 times since the beginning of February. What do you think is working so well for your offense?
I think just the depth we have up front. I mean, we can roll out 4 lines pretty much the whole game, and any line can score at any time. So I think it's just good that we can have that depth up front, and then obviously our D have been chipping in too, and then our power play's been a strong point for us all year, and so when you get all 3 of those things kind of working together, it leads to offense.
Yeah, I mean, as you just mentioned, the power play is working well tonight. Special teams have been working well, period. Why do you think they've been having so much success lately?
I don't know. I think guys are getting familiar with each other. I think both units have kind of been, for the most part, the same personnel for pretty much the whole year. Obviously, some changes, guys up and down and stuff like that. But I think just we know what we want to do out there. We have a plan, and then our coaches kind of do a good job of preparing us for each team and what we're going to see from them. So I think it's just a combination of us knowing what we want to do, and then our coaches preparing us for what's coming.
From start to finish tonight, I mean, the game never really seemed to be in doubt at all. Do you think you guys have played a more complete game this season?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think tonight and last night were good examples of what we can be like when we're at our best. Obviously, a couple of games before that, we weren't playing to the best of our abilities. So, the focus on the week in practice was just kind of playing to our standards and making sure we're doing all the little things right. And I think that was what showed this weekend.
I thought we played well once again, and I thought in the first period it was pretty evenly matched, and then in the second we took control of the game. I thought we played in the offense zone quite a bit that period, and we got rewarded with some goals. So going into the third period up 4-0, we just knew we had to be on the right side of the puck, and any kind of shots that we give up, just make sure the shots are from the outside. So it was a good win for us.
From the time you guys scored the first goal in the first period and through the rest of the game, to us it didn't really seem like the game was in doubt at all. Do you think you guys have controlled the game more this season at all?
Yeah, you know what? When we came out in the second period, that's where we took control of the game. In the first, it was back and forth a bit. They hemmed us in a few times, but in the second, it was a great effort by all the players, all 4 lines, 6 defensemen. We just kept on coming in waves, and anytime you're able to do that against a team, it wears them down. And so we had success tonight doing that, and we continued with that in the third period. And then by the time about 5 minutes left of the third, the game was pretty much done, and we just wanted the clock to run out. But it was a good game by everybody.
You mentioned last night that when you face a team 2 nights in a row, there can be kind of a hangover, kind of a letdown. So it's safe to say that didn't happen tonight.
No, I liked the way our team responded tonight. That was my concern coming into the game. But I thought our guys handled it well.
Seems like we talk about it every night, but special teams, they did it for you guys again. I mean, what do you think is working so well for them lately?
Well, you know what? When you look at the 2 goals we scored, one was just a simple shot from the point to the far pad to create a rebound, and we banged in the rebound. The other one was just a shot from the point once again with a screen in front. So good things happen when you shoot the puck, and that's what we did. And I thought our penalty kill did a good job early on in the game to get us through those first couple kills.
You guys have scored 18 goals in the last 3 games now, and you've scored 4 more 7 times in February. What do you think has been working so well for the offense?
Well, I think scoring by committee is one thing where, it doesn't matter what line I throw out there, we're creating chances, and we're getting production from everybody throughout the lineup.
Matt Cato, he finally got on the score sheet tonight. Feel good for him?
Yeah, I feel great for him. He made a great play on Ben Street's goal where he found him back door. It was a great pass, and then he got an opportunity to play in the power play, and he shot the puck, and we had a good screen and went in. So it was a good game for him, and besides that, he played strong in the defensive zone. So it was a good game by Matt.
Matt also, he has 40 points now. Did you expect that kind of output from him this season?
Who's that?
Matt Laredo.
We expected offensive output from him, but this year he's taken it to a different level. And he has good players around him that complement him well. And it's a situation where we knew that he was an offensive guy based on his points last year. But one more year in the league, one more year of maturity, you can see him taking it to the next level.